guys, welcome to my channel. I'm that fat guy. Today is Thursday. It is time for Thursday Night Live. Hope you are all doing fantastic. If you are here, feel free to say hello in the chat over here. Just ask anything that comes to mind. If you want to smash that like button as well, that'll be awesome, because every interaction you have with my channel helps it grow. I hope you're all doing fine this evening. Got a few people in the house already. Got Mick Dundee, Adrian Mitchell, Lucas Thompson, Ben Madden, Just Big Boned, Alan A.C. Locksmith, Jared McCohen, Kerry Johnson as well. Hello, how are we all? Mr. Cleven as well, Anna Boyven. How are you all doing? You're all having a fantastic week so far. It is flying by at the present moment, which I am very happy about. I do like quick weeks because, let's face it, work sucks. So I really look forward to the weekend. And off the back of a disappointing weigh-in result yesterday. For all those who didn't happen to capture it, I'm back in the 100 kilo mark. That's less than ideal. It had to come. It was only a matter of time, because I was floating around 99 kilos for so long, and all it would have taken, and all it did take, was 1 week where I just had a less than ideal weekend, and it just things didn't end up all too good. It was not a good weekend. Adrian Mitchell says, you mean that warm-up routine was pre-recorded, not live? I am shocked. I'm surprised that you are shocked, my friend. It really, I set that up because, I don't know, like, it seems to be the thing that, like, streamers do, is set up those sort of, like, pre-recorded kind of intro setup things. I got Kylie Green in the house as well, and Wookie1. Hello, guys. How are you doing this fine evening? But, guys, I gotta say, despite the fact I had a 600 gram, I said 500 in the video, but when I was editing, I'm like, fuck. It's actually 600 grams. God damn it. And I work for a bank. You reckon simple math is something I could really... Oh, Adrian, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. $7.09. Let's get this party started. That's not the lyrics, but let's get it started anyway.
Super chat. Oh, baby. Super chat.
Thank you very much for the super chat, my man. It is so appreciated. I got to say, thank you very much. Where was I? Where was I up to? We're talking about weigh-in. We're talking about math. Oh yeah, 600. Yeah. So I'm up to 100.3 kilos. Yes, 100.3 kilos. But what that's done, that's given me a brand new outlook on the week coming, because I have frozen all my Muscle Chef meals. So I took all my Muscle Chef meals that I had remaining in the fridge, which was about 3 or 4 of them, and I put them in the deep freezer and put them in there, sealed them shut, ready for like an emergency meal or something like that. Not to say that I don't have that my Muscle Chef meals did me any wrong. I don't think they did at all. They were great. They got me to a point where I was like, you know, okay, this is what a portion should be. What I was doing before was not good. It was like too much, and it was nice to kind of have that reset. So I think I got everything I need to get out of my Muscle Chef meals, because let's face it, they're called my Muscle Chef because they're used a lot for blokes that are going to blokes and ladies going to the gym, blokes, ladies, and anything in between, shall I say. 2021, guys. For mainly, like, you know, you're doing your workouts and such like to help gain muscle mass and that kind of stuff. The ones that I had were really carb heavy, and I loved my Muscle Chef meals. Don't get me wrong, they are fantastic alternatives. They're great portion control meals, the best portion control meals I've had in my entire time on this earth, walking around the planet. And I was just like, I think I've gotten everything I need to get out of them. And I think I need to start cooking again. I need to start something new, because I've been floating around 99 kilos for so long. I'm going to go back to cooking my own stuff. So off the back of that, I made up a burger tonight. I actually joined the burger cult tonight. I messaged what was his name, Brad Bandicoot. I'm just like, hey man, just let you know this is going to happen tonight. I'm making a burger. He's like, oh yeah, I'm sure they'll make everyone like sort of go what? And I'm like, nah man, I've always been in your corner, my man. But like so I made this tonight. Yeah. So I made this. I use the, what is it? And that's my Instagram if you're not on it. That.fatguy. So that.fatguy on Instagram. So that is one of those, it's like peppercorn, I think they're called peppercorn patties. They're like only 125 calories per patty. Just chuck that on the barbecue. Got a bit of, I got one of those sandwich thins, a slice of tomato, some mixed lettuce, mustard, ketchup, and I got the avocado, like the avocado spread kind of thing. That's like all the avocados kind of they jam inside a tube, and then they just stuck it in there, and you squeeze it out like. But what you can't see on there as well is that there's a couple of small pickles. I love pickles on burgers, so I got a couple of pickles on there as well. So all up, that was 440 calories. I did have a second patty as well that is not in this picture. I had it on the side, just because I looked at that. I was like, yeah, that's not enough food. I'll still be hungry after that because I've been going out for walks. I went out for a walk before dinner. Also went out for a walk after dinner. So my current steps for today, 12,732. So guys, step count. Put it in the chat wherever it is now. Put it in the chat, let us know how many steps you're up to today. So I got to say, despite the fact that I had this gain of 600 grams and I'm back into the triple digits now, I've got this renewed vigor. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very positive, and I'm wanting to move forward and get back into that 99 kilo range as well, and then some. So I even tracked my meals today. Let me I'll get onto my fitness pal as well. I don't plan on doing this like forever, my fitness pal, but I just wanted to relearn what calories are in stuff again, so I can kind of get on top of that all. So let's take a look here at food. Here we go. Okay. Oh, Just Jeans. Hello. All right, let's get that a bit bigger here. So breakfast, I had my birthday cake shake, and I blended that up with ice. Right, which was awesome. Lucas, mate, I'm using that NutriBullet every bloody day. So thank you so much for that, man. It is so good. So yeah, I have my birthday cake man shake, and snacks are down here. So at about 12 o'clock, so I had my shake at 10 a.m. Right, and before that I had a couple of coffees. I'm not putting coffee in there because coffee is like 1 calorie. It's barely worth putting in there. Snacks, I had at 12 o'clock I had a man bar, and I also had the Cobb's popcorn like little bag, and the popcorn was mad. It's only 60 calories, so that was about a 214 calorie snack, and I didn't have the Pepsi can until later. I've got another one here with me. No whiskey tonight. The dry roasted almonds was about the 4 o'clock snack, I think it was. And that was 177 calories. A lot of calories in that one, but good fats, good vitamins, vitamin E, that kind of stuff. And I had the choc hazelnut shake at 2 o'clock. So this is the burger here. So I had the premium actually peppercorn. So that's 2 of them, because there's one there and I did another one there. So I got the tip top sandwich, I got the avo fresh mustard, the ketchup, the leafy mix, tomato, and a couple of baby cucumbers. So all up for today in terms of the calorie intake, I'm up to 1250, which is great, which is good. Oh, I actually had another thing on there that I need to put on there, but I need to put another exercise in there. So I did 3 sets of walking today. I went for a family walk this morning with the fam. We went out first thing in the morning and had a bit of a stroll. But I need to put another one in here. So we go add exercise, walking, brisk pace. And we did 30 minutes, and I'm checking this via my app here, and then add checked. Great. Okay, so let's go to today. Where do I go? My daily summary right here. There we go. All right, here we go. So I've got 861 calories remaining. I've had that many food. I've done that many exercise, and that's what I'm left with. So I might do this for the week and see how I go with that. Yeah, if I can keep to it. Hopefully I can, just keep to, what's going on, that kind of stuff. But I did also so this will change because I need to add it'll probably change by about 60 calories or so. But I saw I made this. Don't you hate it when this happens? Yum. Don't you hate it when? So after seeing that's not a beer, ladies and gentlemen. That's the no sugar jelly with a little bit of vanilla YoPro yogurt on top, made to look like a beer. And I saw that on the Man Shakers page. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. I'll bring it up here and show you guys, because I thought that was amazing when I saw what the gentleman made. What was. Where is it? Here it is. There we go. Get rid of the jelly beer. Yeah, I saw this. Beer cocktail, anyone. I ate a dessert as soon as my dinner's finished. So that's the jelly I had. I just so coincidentally had some in the cupboard. So I made that. I used a lot less yogurt, though. I use YoPro yogurt. But yeah, I saw that. I was like, that's amazing. And I immediately did it. I was like, yeah, that was my comment. Yeah, this is genius. I'm doing that today, and I literally started it already. So that was them in the fridge setting all day. So very happy with that. And I guess the biggest thing you can take out of today is that I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about, this coming week, and I'm very focused. I haven't gone into a tailspin. I want to get back into that 99 kilo range and hopefully push on past there, but we'll see how we go. So I'll get through the comments here in a second, because where were we? We were up here at the top near that super chat. I have been up since 5 a.m. We'll catch you guys on Sunday. Got to get some sleep. Got to get some Z's. Lost 1 kilo this week. Well, Anna, sorry to miss you, doll. Well, congratulations on the weight loss. I'm very happy about that. That's brilliant. So shake a salute for you there, Anna. Anna's on the carnivore diet. She's killing it. And have a good sleep. And get some more sleep. Don't get up at 5 a.m. Adrian Mitchell says, I wouldn't have known it was live, except your shirt was different to the warm-up. There you go. A few people were like, does it? And this is like when I first had that intro, they were just like, does he know that we're watching him? Does he know that he's live? So, yeah. I'm slowly getting to 99.9 the last 3 weeks. My weigh-ins were 100.8, 100.6, now 100.2. We'll get there eventually. Kylie, you'll get there next week. So let's get back there. Lucas says, will cutting back on the whiskey help too? Yes, because they're about 60 or 70 calories per nip, and depends on how accurate you are with your pause, which I'm not accurate at all. I'm just 2 fingers. That's good enough. Yeah. Wookie1 is up to 14,000 steps. Nice. Jared Green, 18,000. God damn. Ben also to 18,000. What do you guys do to get 18,000 steps a day? That's incredible. Mick Dundee is 14K yesterday and 9K today. Well, Mick, today is not over. You can get that extra, well, I don't know what your goal is, whether you have a goal, but you can get an extra 1,000 steps in. I feel like crap after my second COVID shot, so no walk today. That's understandable. I'm actually getting my second jab tomorrow. I totally forgot about that. So, yeah, going to be getting that tomorrow. That's awesome. So I'm going to be 100% vaccinated, ready to take on the world and COVID. Yeah. As long as you're eating at a deficit under your BMI, you should drop weight. Well, one would hope so there, Mr. Lucas. Kylie says, I didn't wear my watch today. I haven't been doing much walking. I haven't been feeling too well for the last 2 days. I hope you're doing okay there, Kylie. What's going on? You all right? Alan's up to 8,740. Mate, I saw your update from earlier today. Very proud of you. Great job. Keep it up. Are you going to be getting to 10,000 tonight? You need to change the carb setting. It's too high. It's set too high. You need to change the carb setting. The carb setting. What's the carb setting? What's the carb setting? Hey, Jamie Oliver, how you doing? And no time to wait. How you doing, brother? Good seeing you. How you all doing? Finally made a live chat. Thank you very much, my man. And Florence is also here. Getting through the chat. I'm a little bit behind in the chat. We got on a bit of a tangent tonight, so already. I love the dry roasted almonds. Been eating them every day. Who would have thought? Yeah, the dry roasted almonds are so good for you. Just as good as liking this video, guys. Like this video if you are here. Got to make sure they're unsalted, but the dry roasted almonds are the shiz. They they're just like eating like little chips, and they're super crunchy. They're very low in, well, they're, like in terms of calorie intake, like, I mean, one serve is about 170 odd, which is a pretty decent snack, but they're a good little alternative treat. Nuts are good for you, and I definitely find that I have better movements when I have nuts in my diet. Increase your protein percentage too. Oh, okay. Adrian's just saying I need to do more. Well, I should listen to Adrian. He's lost like one whole me. He's lost an incredible amount of weight. What are you up to now? You lost another 2.2 kilos this week. Like, what are you weighing in at now, Adrian? 2 shakes and a U-Foods dinner, 2 bananas, 1 in each shake. That's good, Alan. That's a good mix right there, my man. I had the lemon jelly and banana YoPro today. Oh, yum. I love the banana YoPro. It's so good. Put a massive keychain over that pantry. Yeah. I put a police tape. Do not cross. Do not cross. Finally made a live. I've already read that one. Hey, Jared, how you doing? How are you, Ash? I am good, my man. How are you doing? I'm doing really well. I'm actually feeling really good. Despite the less than happy weigh-in yesterday, I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Keep going, Ash. You'll smash it, mate. Thank you very much, Alan. You are just a ball of motivation tonight. I love it. I love it. Have you got your new treadmill yet? Is that the thing? Florence says, my doctor said that I shouldn't get the vaccine and that I can do a medical exemption, but I have to do a blood test first to prove that I have the antibodies. Blood test hurts. So, because you've had COVID, haven't you, Florence? You've had it, so you don't necessarily need to get it. Is that what they're saying by the vaccine? That you can say because I've had it, I've already should have the antibodies, and therefore I should be okay. I shouldn't need to get the vaccination. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Is it like getting the flu one year and then you won't get that same strain of flu again because you already fought it off? I don't know. Damien says, hey, how are things on your side of the world, my man? They're good. They're good, brother. Good to see you, Mr. Canada. How are you? How's everything up your way? Yeah, hope you're all doing all very well up there. Yeah, so no whiskey tonight. None of it. Still at the table, but not having any tonight. Oh, did you guys see Rodney's Fat Chat? Did you guys all watch that? Because I really liked that episode. It was really good, and I think that yeah, like Rodney has a fascinating story. So did you guys all see that? Did you guys watch it? It's also on my podcast. So I do have a podcast channel, believe it or not, and it's just with like pretty much filled with fat chats and one singular podcast episode I did like midway through last year. So yeah. Haven't seen Mary Gets Fit in here for a while. Yeah, I actually saw a video crop up on my subscription feed from Mary Gets Fit, but yeah, I hadn't seen her in a while. Like, to be completely honest, like I don't like spend a lot of time watching other weight loss journeys on YouTube. Yeah, I'm too busy watching Netflix or that kind of stuff or doing my own shit. So yeah, I should really check in with Mary Gets Fit and see how she's doing. I did a 13-kilometer walk this morning. This morning. That's awesome. Last week I did 159,000 steps, and you lost 2 kilos. Dude, that's awesome, Ben. Dude, that's awesome. 159,000 steps, and you lost 2 kilos. Mate, shake a salute right there. Absolutely, brother. Yeah, I haven't been feeling myself today, which is unusual. So I often feel myself several times a day. Ha, ha, ha. Ha 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 ha. That's awful. That's awful. Yep, enjoyed it. So no time to wait, mate. What's your story? What are you trying to do? Have you like no time to wait? It looks like you're doing some sort of weight loss journey as well. What are you up to? Like, you know. Give us a spiel. Who are you? What do you want to do? Dale Smith! What's going on, brother? What's up, mate? Happy Thursday. Yeah, Dale Smith, it's good to see you, buddy. We actually recorded a Fat Chat, Mr. Dale and I. And, yeah, we had a good chat. Good chat about podcasts, good chat about, you know, single dad life and that kind of stuff. Mate, it was good. It was great. And I really can't wait for that episode to come out. The next episode to come out will be Jared Kleeman, who was here a little bit earlier. I'm not sure whether he still is here. But yeah, man, all the chats are really good. Like, I shouldn't just say it was just like, you know, it was a good chat. It's because they're all good. They're all fantastic. And you like, I go into these chats like thinking, man, like I hope this person can like string a few sentences together, and like, you know, everyone has been just has blown me away in terms of like, you know, what they're like, their personality, and really nice getting to know them. So yeah, if you guys want to be on Fat Chat, hit me up, contact that fat guy. I've got a few people in line at the moment, but yeah, definitely keen to have more people. And if you can also please hit that like button if you can, that'll be spectacular, guys. Hey Ken M, how you doing, mate? Good seeing you. Hey Shakers, you look like you're fresh from the Shakers page. How you doing, brother? Simply Haim says, hey mate, just stopping by, say quick hello. Nice burger, by the way. Yeah, Haim, I thought you'd like that. I wanted to see like more freak out from like the burger cultists, you know, just like, what? He posted up a burger cult? What? Him? That guy? Yeah. It was good to have a chat with a good guy. Oh, well, thank you so much. Yes, mate, I'm using the new treadmill and walking. That's good to hear, Alan. And, mate, I hope this treadmill lasts you a little bit longer. What kind of warranty does it have on it, mate? Because, yeah, the Alan, he actually destroyed his treadmill. He walked through his treadmill. He only just got it, too. Like, it was like a month old, and then the motor died in it. So, yeah. Okay, no time to wait. Ash, name's Paul. I feel like I've spoken to you before. I lost 15 kilos on the man shake earlier in the year. Then I fell off the wagon around Easter, put 8 kilos back on. Had a blood test a couple of weeks ago, and need to sort myself out. Hence the name, no time to wait. Okay, so Paul, feel free to share as much information as you want. You don't need to share anything. Don't feel obligated to. But what did your blood test say? Like, was it saying like, hey, you got very close to diabetes, that kind of stuff? how heavy are you? How much are you needing to lose? And are you doing a vlog? Are you doing something that I can give a shout out for? Because I'm always keen to give you guys a bit of a shout and help you guys out on your journeys as well. I think the whole burger cult thing has settled down and people aren't fully freaking out now. Yeah, hey, like the burger cult thing has settled down, and I knew that it would do that. I knew that if we just like left it alone, it would have just died down. But but then I was like, you know what, Brad, he can post a burger a day if he really want to. And then we were getting a huge amount of messages saying, I'm sick of seeing these burgers. I'm trying to lose weight, and all I see is fucking burgers on the page. It's like, yeah, okay, that's fair enough, you know. So, yeah, but I liked it. It was a good burger. I was really quite impressed by the patty. I thought the patty wouldn't taste like anything, but it was really good. I was quite happy with it. Won't be having them every day though. Won't be having them every day. That's not something I think there's heaps of people still whacking the burgers, but people are still are sort of appreciating it a bit more. There's still heaps of people whacking. You mean mocking? Knocking it? The burgers, people are still sort of appreciating more. See, like the thing is that like a burger. Like a lot of people look at a burger and they instantly think like, okay, yeah, that what goes with it, chips. They think it's unhealthy because they associate burgers with unhealthy eating. You can make a healthy burger, but the thing is that burgers being what they are, they're so open to interpretation. You don't have a recipe to follow. It is open to what you want to put on it. It's completely subjective. So if you like beetroot, put beetroot on it. If you like lettuce, you can put lettuce in there. If you want cheese, put cheese, bacon, that kind of stuff. And then it only takes like, I'll add a piece of cheese, and then I add an egg. I'm a bit hungry tonight, I have another patty, but then that means I've got to have another piece of cheese on there, and then before you know it, you've got a 900 calorie burger like that is just as bad as going to like McDonald's or something like that. And I think that's when you're talking about things like the man pie or things like the other recipes that you get from the Man Shakers page, where you follow a recipe, set amount of stuff goes in here, it should make this many meals. Yeah, it's all open to interpretation, just like any food really. But yeah, healthy option. He laughs. There you go. Currently 124 kilos. Yep, blood sugars were close to 6. There you go. Started a daily update channel after watching yourself, Rodney and Jared. Really want to get under 100 kilos. So no time to wait. Are you okay with me bringing up your channel here? Let me know. Do you have any copyrighted music on there? Tell me. The peppercorn patties are lit. 125. Yeah, they're really good actually. I was quite surprised. Alyssa, my daughter, 5-year-old daughter, she had a burger tonight. I made her like, a very simple one, patty, bit of cheese, mustard, tomato sauce, and the thin. And she's like, I love this. And she was full going burger cult. She was like, Dad, can we have this every night? I'm like, no, no, we cannot. That is not happening every night. But she was like, I love this. This is so good. This is like the best burger ever. I'm like, Jesus Christ, we gotta get you more burgers. But she loved it. Whacking, like smashing them down. Gotcha. There was a guy on the other day who posted a KFC poster. I commented, but it got deleted. There was a guy the other day on the group who posted a KFC poster. I commented, but it got deleted. Yeah, Lucas, we don't go deleting posts on the the admins don't actively delete posts unless there's a real solid valid reason. So some guy posted up a post for KFC. I'm pretty sure that they would have deleted it themselves. We did have a bit of a scenario the other night where and this is burger cult related while we're on the topic here. So some bloke posted up a thread. It was along the lines, and I actually got it verbatim here actually. Give me a second. Where is it? It's in my screenshots. I know that for a fact. Screenshots. Where are my screenshots? So my phone decided to import 10,000 photos from a previous phone the other day, which was awesome. Thank you so much. But now my gallery is like 50,000 folders. Where is it? Oh no, it got buried underneath all the other stuff, I think. he said something like, why do people have to post stuff like burgers and that on a weight loss page? And then he went on to show off some bloke who posted up his celebration meal, or his treat meal. He posted up like a picture of Carl's Jr. And he proceeded to keep posting that page, shaming this bloke, saying, you know, like, why are you posting this stuff here and all that kind of stuff. And it just went a bit haywire on the entire chat, and people are ripping into each other and saying, oh, this, that, and the other. And this one guy is just like, you know, but this is a weight loss page, you shouldn't be posting up that kind of stuff. We got so many reports from that the other night. I had to quash it, and I did message the bloke privately, and he ended up deleting the post. I was like, yeah, let it run, let's see what happens. But he ended up deleting the post, and then he left the page on his own choice. He decided to leave. And then I think he's blocked me since then. So, yeah, I was like, bro, you can't be saying that shit, man. You can't be calling people dickheads on that page. That's not it. That's not what we are. It's not what we stand for. I don't care how different your opinion is. He's like, yeah, but he didn't take any responsibility for his actions. He's like, but did you see the other people, like, you know, saying stuff to me? I'm like, yeah, I did. We've seen it all, but I'm talking to you right now. It's like the police officer, you know, that pulls you over while you're street racing. What about the other guy? No, I'm talking to you right now. I'll get to them. Anyway, getting a bit beside the point, high horse kind of stuff. Hey, Travis Osborne in the house. How you doing, mate? Good seeing you. Where were we? My burgers are legit sub 400 calories, high protein. That's good, my man. Couldn't you just sub the button for lettuce leaves? My partner is a celiac, so we often sub the ingredients. That's a fantastic idea. I love the san choy bao kind of layout of that. And that is something that I will probably definitely do. Next week, I might do that. Buy a big iceberg lettuce. I actually started a Facebook group. This is years ago with my cousin. So my cousin was very much like my brother that I never had. I'm an only child. My mum learned after me, antibiotics and the pill do not work when put together. I'm just joking. She had a hard time conceiving me, and I was very lucky to be born, apparently. I was actually born on when was it? I think it was Black Friday, Black Monday, where in Wolf of Wall Street they referenced it, like the whole stock market crashed that day. So that's the day I was born. Anyway, so what was I getting at? Yeah, so my cousin, he lived up in Queensland, and he came down. He would come down to Sydney like once or twice a year, and we would hang out, get drunk, that kind of stuff. It wasn't not when we were kids, but like this is after we left school and that. And one weekend we're in the Lowenbrow Keller. No, we're in Manly. We're at Manly at the Bavarian Beer House, and we're probably on our about 4th or 5th Stein. And you don't know what a Stein of beer is. It's basically this, but times 2. This is half a litre of water. Stein is like this big and that. So we were on our 4th or 5th Stein, and we were having one of those very intellectual conversations, and we're looking at the menu because we're getting pretty hungry here, and there was like a burger or something on the menu, and it had like burger with beef patty, cheese, rocket lettuce, and tomato, whatever was on it. But the thing that stood out to me was rocket lettuce, and I'm like, yo, Tom, mate, what the hell's all these like gourmet lettuces and shit? Like, this is on Northern Beaches, so everything's gourmet. I'm just like. Whatever happened to just like iceberg lettuce, man? Like what they put on Big Macs, bro. Like iceberg lettuce is just so good. It's just like it doesn't really taste like anything. It doesn't take away from the flavor of the meat. It's just crunchy. It's delicious. A filler that you just shove on your burger, and then you just sit. You know, like none of this fucking rocket and mescaline and other bullshit. Just get iceberg on there, and we spoke about it for like I don't know, maybe about half an hour, and we even got the waitress involved. The waitress was like looking after our suite. We bailed her up for like full 10 minutes, and we're just talking to her about iceberg lettuce, and she goes, you know what, you're 100% right. I am with you 100%. And she wasn't even joking. I said to her, that's it. I promise you tomorrow, if you look on Facebook for whatever happened to iceberg lettuce, I am going to create a Facebook group. And no word of lie, no shit. I created that page. Myself and my Tom joined. And then the next day, that girl joined the page. She actually looked it up and it was amazing. But yes, I'm very much for iceberg lettuce, you know, the whole sang choy bao kind of thing, you know, just chuck it on there, that kind of thing, and using it as a bun. I'm going to do that next week, and I promise you that I'm going to do that. That's actually a really good idea. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Ken, for the heads up, my man. Lucas Thompson, of course she agreed with you. She was looking for tips. Mate, could it be that she was just like she had two very fine looking, very intellectual men that she was like, you know what, I actually agree with these two gentlemen. And why would she why would she go out of her way the day after when we weren't there to give her tips? But yeah. Hi and bye, everyone. Absolutely flat out work. Try to get on before the stream ends. Keep on shaking. Love you, Ozboat man. You have yourself a good night, and we'll chat soon. Send me the picture. I haven't got a picture from today. Ozmoto man has been sending me pictures every day. Dude, how was your weigh-in? Dude, before you go, let us know how your weigh-in went. He didn't weigh in yesterday. He was going to weigh in today. I really want to know. I really, really, really want to know. Anyway, going back up. I'm a cos lettuce person just because. Yeah, I knew someone would make that joke. Lucas Mitchell says, I just blocked that guy. He was being a troll. Yeah. I don't think he was being a troll. I just think he was just dumb. Not dumb. I shouldn't say that. I think he was just like very opinionated and didn't know how to handle other people's opinions that were all like, you know, against him. I think that because he felt like he was getting attacked a little bit, but he did the attack. He shot the first missile, you know. Now, where were we? No problems. Nope, it's me, mobile phone at the moment. Almost gave it away after the first day and went and watched some of your early videos and kept it up last couple of days. I felt like getting out and listening, get out of my comfort zone. I'll just be sure not to listen to myself back. Okay, so we're going to put No Time to Wait on the spot here. We're going to look up his channel. We're going to watch his first video because I always like doing this. No Time to Wait. Just be a second there. I was going to be able to find it. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So guys, what I would like you to do for me right now, please, type in No Time to Wait right here. Right? No Time to Wait. And into YouTube on a separate page. Don't leave the stream if you can. If you can avoid it, don't leave the stream. Go and click that subscribe button like I just did, okay? Now, let's take a look at his day one man shake weight loss journey. 1 minute 32. That's brilliant. Short, concise, and to the point. I love it. Let's watch it.
G'day everyone. My name is Paul. This is my first YouTube video. Really making this video to try and keep myself accountable. Much in the same way, taking inspiration for some.
By the way, love the portrait mode, mate. You're doing good there. I think you've got portrait mode because I can see you got the slight blur like around here. I only discovered portrait mode recently. It just gives you a whole new dynamic when you are in front of things like, I don't know, a backdrop that is something else than just a plain white wall.
Some other guys who are on their weight loss journey. Ash from That Fat Guy, Matt Jerd Man, Rodney, I'm Just Big Bone, those types of guys who have all been making YouTube videos, not only to keep themselves accountable, but to help other people out that are really interested in losing weight and learning also what the man shake's about, which is the avenue I'm going down, along with some healthy eating. So essentially today is Tuesday the 21st of September. My starting weight as of Saturday was 124.5 kilos. Obviously the ultimate goal is to get under 100 in the long term, but the short term gains are really just to improve my eating habits, increase my activity, my fitness, and also just to try and get some portion size under control, which is my big issue, portion size, and also the amount of alcohol. I'm trying to have a break from alcohol at the moment.
Amen, brother. Amen, brother. Mate, portion sizes, and mate, if I got to keep off those beers, bro. 6 beers killed me. I just watched 6 beers during the Parramatta game because I would have had a heart attack otherwise. Anyway, let's keep going.
So no doubt as I go on, I'll probably talk a bit more about myself and, you know, some of my other goals and sort of how I got to where I am and why I'm here and why I'm doing what I'm doing. But this is really just the first video to try and keep myself accountable, and hopefully I can keep these up every day, and as time goes on we can sort of go on the journey together and go from there. Thanks everyone.
Dude, love it. Love it, 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 love it. Because it's just no bullshit. You making your first video saying, this is me, this is who I am, this is what I'm doing, and there's no fluff, right? And what I love about this, and what I love about this, not because it only reminds me of me, but you literally just got your phone, you picked it up, and then you recorded yourself, and you just put it straight out there. Like, so many people who want to start these journeys, want to start, you know, YouTube and that kind of stuff, they spend so much time focusing on like equipment. I need this to do this, I need that to do that, I need this specific app to do this, I need to subscribe to that, I need this piece of software, I need to have a better backdrop, I need to do this, that, and the other, right? And you spend so much time setting up for it, you never get around to it. So just effing do it. And man, I love that video. I love it. So I'm going to share, let me turn this off. I'm going to share the link into the chat for his channel here. Boom, right there. Go and follow him. In fact, I'm gonna watch his second video as well. And did you see what I did there, guys? I clicked that like button as well. When I was on it, I clicked that like button. Let's refresh and see how many subscribers it's gone out. 10 subscribers! Yes!
G'day guys, welcome to day 2 of my weight loss journey. I'm Paul. So yeah, day 2, found it quite interesting actually. I was at work today and I thought, you bloody goose, what are you doing making these videos? I thought, stuff it, I'm going to go home, delete the first day's video and sort of not worry about it too much. But on the drive home from work, I sort of had a bit of a think to myself and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go for a week. Let's get out of my comfort zone. Let's spend a week doing something new, seeing if you can sit in front of a camera and have a bit of a chat and see where it goes. And if it gets to a week and I'm still not enjoying it, you know, I might look at giving it away. But for now, I'm going to give it a go. So today I thought I might have a bit of a chat about what I'm actually doing, what my meal plan.
Mate, I love your honesty. Straight off the back, second day in, you're saying in the first 47 seconds, I was ready to give this up. I already had made up my mind. I'm going to give this up. Right, that's it. I'm done. And that was in the first 45 seconds of your second video. And then you're like, you know what? I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going for a week and see what happens. Bro, that's awesome. That's awesome honesty, bro. Keep it up.
Plan is the amount of calories I'm eating, etc. And a bit of a backstory and how I come about this. So in February this year, I believe it was, my weight then was about 131 kilos. So I jumped on the man shake back then, went all in for probably about 9 weeks up until the Easter long weekend. And at that stage, I'd actually lost about 15 kilos. So I'd gone from 131 down to about 116, something around there. I was feeling excellent.
Dude, that's an achievement itself. 131 to 116. Great job on that. By the way, I love the beard.
The Easter long weekend come along and I kind of fell off the wagon a bit and just never got back into it again, which was obviously a big mistake, you know. If you do have a bad weekend or you have a bad week or whatever, the key is just to get back on again, you know. Like, I look at myself now and I go, if I'd continued, even if I'd had a bad month, if I'd continued again for you know, another 4 or 5 months, where would I be now? You know, I'd be at my goal, which, you know, my first major goal is to really try and get under 100 kilos. I've got some smaller goals along the way, but I just think to myself, you know, that's so disappointing that I could have stayed the course even after a bad weekend or whatever, and I'd probably be where I wanted to be by now. So I've got to...
Yeah. that is a bit like, I mean, having those thoughts like, oh, you know, if I just persisted, I could be at here. But the fact you've come back and you decided I'm going to keep going, it's awesome. You look like a unit, mate. Like, how tall are you? If you don't mind me asking, like, how tall are you? Are you a tall bloke? Are you, you know, average? Are you, you know, shorter bloke? Let us know. Love it.
A bit of experience when it comes to sort of, you know, eating plans and what works for me. And 1,600 calories a day works for me. I work an office job. I sit at my desk, you know, for 6/8 of the day, 3/4 of the day, you know, writing emails and doing spreadsheets, etc. So
6 foot. Okay, 6 foot desk job. I get it. Okay, understandable. You got great teeth, by the way, dude. Great teeth.
Yeah, 1,600 I can get away with pretty comfortably. So the way that kind of works is, and the way I do it is, I follow sort of Jerdman's plan, which is available on his channel, which I linked yesterday in the description. I'll do it again today. So that's essentially 10:30. I'm having my first shake in the morning. So a man shake's about 210 calories thereabouts when you mix it with water. 12:30, I'm having a snack, which is normally a small can of roasted salmon, which is about 110 calories or thereabouts. And
that's one thing I wish I could do. I wish I could do the tuna salmon thing. I can't do that, bruh. I can't do the fish, the canned fish. I can't get my head around it.
And generally some harvest snaps, some pea crisps, etc., etc. So I'm sort of having another couple of hundred, probably 250 calories as a snack. Then again at 2:30, I'm having another shake again, so another 210. So I'm sitting at about 650-ish. By the time 2:30 comes around. 4:30, I'm having another snack. Might be some almonds, it might be a protein bar, something like that. Really trying to push around. I really want to try and get up to about 1,000 calories by that stage, because I'm trying to then eat dinner by about 6:30, and I'm trying to limit my dinners to really 500 or 600 calories absolute max for dinner. I don't really want to go past there at all.
That's good.
You know, I'm trying to reduce my carbs as much as I can, sort of stay low carb. That seems to have worked for me in
That's
the
also
past
good
as well. So, you know, on a Tuesday and Wednesday, my partner works late, so it's easy for me to sort of to jump on a U Foods or a Muscle Chef meal, those types of things, which is sort of great. I'm just sure, you know, I just check on the back of those just to make sure, you know, the carbs and the sugar aren't overly high, because they can creep up a bit, which is, you know, fine if you're using them when you're working out and you need a lot of energy. But from my point of view, I'm looking at it from a weight loss and a portion control aspect, really.
I love this because you are you understand weight loss, right? You're conveying why you're doing this and why you think it will work for you. Not like you should be doing this. When you lose weight, you should be doing this. And I'm guilty of doing this, like giving tips on weight loss, despite the fact I'm fat as shit. Like I was guilty of that 100%. But I believe that I was also like, I'm doing it for me because of this, you know, and I like that.
And that's why I'm going for those meals, because they're portion controlled. And I think, like a lot of people, you know, a lot of overweight people, portion control is the biggest thing. You know, it's so easy to have a bloody 400-gram piece of meat and, you know, 2 potatoes and some carrots and a heap of sauce or whatever lumped on top, and before you know it, you've got a full dinner plate sized of food, you know. So yeah, 1,600 calories works for me. I then try and fast from about 7 to 7:30 at night right through till 10:30 in the morning, really trying to give my body a rest, trying to help it digest all that food, you know, trying to let maybe, you know, my blood sugars come back down again in case, you know, obviously being overweight, my blood sugar has been creeping up a bit with my blood tests over the years. Not diabetic yet, but I'm heading in the right direction, in the wrong direction or the right direction. You know, I'm overweight, I've got the belly fat, I'm inactive, etc. And that's the last thing I want. So realistically trying to give the body a break overnight to see how we go.
That's great. I love the fact you said yet, and you acknowledge that you're going to be pushing forward in the right direction.
Probably do some more stuff on the man shake later on. You know, there's plenty of great videos out there if people have a look around and just search Google the Man Shake. People like I said before in the first video, Ash and Jared Man, etc. They've done some fantastic videos. There's a heap of other guys out there as well that are doing really good stuff.
I agree with you. Ash has done some amazing videos. Thank you.
And they've done some reviews on all the different flavors and what they enjoy and that type of stuff. So yeah, I'll probably sort of finish this up here. That's a bit longer video than yesterday, and I'm hoping over time, if I can grow to be a bit more comfortable on the platform, I'll sort of go a bit more in depth and explain a few more things as well, sort of about my life and how I got to where I am, etc.
Bro, like, you're so comfortable in front of the camera already. I love it. I love it, bro. I love it.
Sure. But for now, I think that'll do me, guys. So in terms of, just quickly before I go, in terms of my eating habits over the last couple of days, been really good. Yesterday stuck to my plan perfectly. As I said, got to that 1,600 calories. I'm using my fitness power to track my calories for the day. It's a fantastic program. You can essentially just scan the barcode of the item you're eating and it will come up straight away. Almost every item I've scanned so far, all the information's already been there.
I did that today.
If you are eating out of a large bag, you just put in the portion size and it will calculate the calories for you. Also my weigh-in day. So weigh-in day will be a Saturday morning. The reason I do that is because I want to give myself motivation for the weekend. So if I weigh myself on a Saturday morning and I see I've had a good loss for the week, or, you know, even if I haven't had a good loss, even if I've had a gain or I haven't lost any weight, I want that motivation through the weekend to not fall off the wagon and not go, oh, you know what, stuff it, let's just eat, you know, I've had a good week or whatever. I really want to be keen and up and going on a Saturday morning. If I wake up and I've lost a couple of kilos or etc., I want to be pumped for the weekend. Alternatively, if I haven't had that great loss, I want to go, you know what, I can't afford to do that this weekend. So really looking to try and motivate myself over the weekend, which
very smart way.
Is the most difficult time.
Very smart.
You know, when you're sort of hanging around your mates or the footy's on or whatever you're into, you know, you're catching up for a barbecue, it's really easy. Before you know it, you've had, you know, 6 beers, 10 beers or whatever and a plate of barbecue, and you've eaten, buddy, 3,000 calories, eaten and drank 3,000 calories. So, yeah, really trying to be conscious of that and motivate myself. So, anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in again, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Bye.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Fantastic work, brother. And he's got a new video, but we're not going to watch it here.
Audio is also quite compelling.
G'day, guys. Welcome to...
Here we go. All right. So, guys, if you haven't already, just talking about no time to wait. Why am I not here? Time to wait. There you go. Okay. So, yeah. Jump on No Time to Wait. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't already, guys. Help support. Mate, you're doing really well. I got to say, like, you seem to be very comfortable. Very, very comfortable in front of the camera. Hey, Nathan Hines. How you doing, brother? Good seeing you. Haynes. Sorry. Why did I say Hines? Sorry. Yeah. Mate, Paul, you seem very confident in front of the camera. I like that. You seem very honest in front of the camera. I love that. Keep it up. I would really like to see you go on with this, but I don't want you to feel pressured. So now that I've shown you on the channel and you've got a few, you know, a bit more, like just a bit more of an audience now, I don't want you to feel pressured. If you find that like after a week you can't do daily videos, this is too much for you, dial it back if you need to. But I can tell you now from my own personal experience, if you're anything like me, the daily video worked for me so well because it always had my mind on weight loss. It's like, okay, what do I need to film for today? What do I want to talk about today? And you can progress it. So like when I first started my channel, I did that similar kind of thing. Sit down in front of the camera, one take, kind of, you know, just put the camera down and say, hey, this is my day. This is what happened. This is what I'm going through. This is how I feel. That kind of stuff is awesome. It's like a confessional kind of thing. And then I kind of migrated it to sort of like the traditional vlog style where I'll take little snippets of my day. Like, oh, this is what I'm having for lunch. This is what I'm doing. This is me out for a walk, guys. Hey, you know, that kind of stuff. And then that took a lot more editing. That took a lot more time out of the day. I love the confessional sort of like, you know, in front of the camera kind of stuff. the fact you kept them short is awesome. It is awesome because no one wants to sit there and listen to a 16-minute video of one person sitting still talking unless it's like a really riveting topic. So yeah, short. That first video was a perfect first video, and your second one was great. Loved it. And mate, keep it up. I can't wait to see more. And I'm not going to show your third one on here because I would like the people on this live stream to check it out and watch it for themselves, please. So once again, guys, subscribe to that channel if you haven't already. Okay. And if you have any questions, Paul, about YouTube and how it all works and that kind of stuff, and you want to workshop some stuff, contact me, mate. Reach out to me. Happy to help. Leanne, how you doing, Leanne? It's good seeing you. My YouTube girlfriend is in the house. Yeah, we were actually talking about you the other night, Leanne. We're wondering, where's Leanne? We haven't seen her in a while. How you doing, Leanne? What's going on? So we'll go back through the chat just up a little bit. A few people subscribed. That's good. I thought No Time to Wait. I thought that would be like one that got buried. I thought that would be one of those YouTube names that gets buried because there's a lot of time, wait. There's very common words, that kind of stuff. But it's a really good phrasing. It came up instantly. Whereas I think Aaron Ace Edwards, he originally had Healing Mental Health as his name, as his YouTube name. And when you search it, you just couldn't find it. It just got buried underneath men's mental health, healing mental health, videos, that kind of stuff. So that's a great name because it came up for me straight away. So good job. Great job, Paul. And don't feel pressured to come up with a catchphrase or something like that, like how I end my videos with I love you all and there's nothing you can do about it. It's because I do love you all. There's nothing you can do about it. I'll sub at the end, otherwise I have to exit the chat. Good on you, Ken. Thank you, buddy. And never mind, I found him subscribed, typed in no time to wait, manshake. Awesome. Surud. Excuse the spit at the end of the second video. Still haven't received your email from last time. They gone. Yeah, because I thought about it after the fact, Leanne, because we were saying I'll send her an email right now saying, Leanne, someone was asking after you. Who was it? Someone was asking after you, and I thought I don't want to pressure. Such as a YouTube live, people come and go, and I don't want to pressure anyone to come and watch when they don't want to. So, so I didn't actually send out the email because I was like, what if she just doesn't want to be here? What if she just lost interest? She doesn't, just not interested in the topic. Life is busy, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I didn't send it. So thank you guys for being here and wanting to be here. It's so appreciated. Adrian Mitchell says, mate, you look comfortable in front of the camera. He fucking does, eh? Paul, what do you do? You said you work behind the desk. Do you work in sort of media, that kind of stuff? Because you're very comfortable in front of the camera. Florence says, the grand final is going to be played in Brisbane 2 weeks before Sydney reopens. That's very unlucky timing. Certainly is. Not the grand final, because there are two of them, but yeah, the NRL fans. Yeah, I know you're talking about the NRL because I'm from Sydney, whereas the people from Victoria and other places like South Australia be like, AFL? What? Played in Brisbane? What? Not happening. You're just on 6'1.5" Kiwi. Yep. You got this sweet as, bro. Good on you, Travis. He just posted his third video. Yes, he did. Tuna is good enough for my cat. Is good enough for me. Tuna and brown rice with a bag of steamed veggies is boring as shit, but hey, it works for lunch. Well. I'll never lose interest in watching you. Oh, there she is. There's the Leanne we all know and love. How's this? So today, I'll switch back to the other. Today, I'm out for a walk first thing in the morning with the fam bam. We decided to go for a morning walk. It's not often that we do, but Ange last night, she said to me, hey, Ash, why don't we get up a little bit earlier and we'll go out for a family walk? I'm like, yeah, okay. And meanwhile, it is 11:30 at night. I was already late to going to sleep. And she's like, yeah, let's get up a little bit before 7 and, go for a walk. And because I'm working from home at the moment, I'm really used to sleeping in 7:30, 8 o'clock, that kind of stuff. And she's like, yeah, let's get up before 7. I'm like, oh, whatever. I'll set the alarm for 7. Right. 7 o'clock rolls around, alarm goes off. I'm like, Ange, you got to go. We're going for that walk, huh? And she goes, oh yeah, all right. And she gets up, and like, because it's Angela, she needs to pee every 10 minutes. So she, went to the bathroom, and Alyssa was already up getting dressed, because she's starting to dress herself in the mornings, and she was like, let's go for the walk. And she came jumping in on, jumped on me and woke me up, and here I am, just like, I was so tired I could barely open my eyes. Anyway, we went out for a walk, and as we're there walking, what do we see? An ash bus. I legit saw an ash bus, and I was so happy to see it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what are the odds of that? And I even managed to capture a selfie there. So, yeah, that is my selfie with my ash bus. I thought I was going to have to sit at a bus depot to see it. But it was a really surreal kind of moment to be there just walking along and just look up and see a bus with my freaking face posted on it. And then, what was it? Alyssa goes, oh, Daddy's on that bus. And then, what is it? Mum was like, Dad bus. And we're all there cheering for this bus. This bus driver's there just like, yeah, I'm driving the bus. I must be doing a good job today. So yeah, very stoked with that. And yeah, very happy with that. And guys, I got to remind you, right? I might have to extend this competition because I've only got one entry so far. One entry, right? Only one other person other than me has got a picture of themselves in front of an ash bus. Now, they're across Australia, guys, right? Now, this is an actual competition where I will give you 4 bags of Manshake. You can pick whatever flavors you want. This is directly from the Manshake. 4 bags. 4 bags, yeah? All you need to do is get, just like I had here, a selfie of you in front of a bus like that. It doesn't need to be a perfect picture. If you kind of capture it like that in the background, that's cool. And every one of those I will I'll take those names, put them in a drawer, spin them around, and boom, there we go. I might extend this competition through October, because I understand it's difficult at the present moment in September. Sydney's been in lockdown, Victoria's been in lockdown, so I'm going to extend this through October as well. And I'm determined to see some entries, but there is one free bag instantly if you win. If you're the first person to get a picture of you selfieing, it doesn't need to be selfie, just a picture like this. A picture like this, and if there's a KFC somewhere in the background and an ash bus in front of it, you get a free bag of Manshake right then and there. So yeah, it's the first person to do that. So sit out front of your KFC that has a bus stop in front of it and just wait for an ash bus to come by. All right. Tell me, guys, is this really narcissistic of me? Take pictures of Take pictures of yourself in front of the bus that has my face on it, and I'll give you something. Is that really narcissistic? There you go. Hey, Blue Eyed Angel, how you doing? Really good seeing you, Jamie. How's your night going? Jamie, I gotta say, while you're still here, are you still here, Jamie? Can you please let me know? I am very proud of Mr. Shay, Mr. Osmodo Man. I'm very, very proud of his efforts this week, and I'm very happy that I'm getting these pictures of his meals, and he's doing really well, keeps it straight and narrow, and he's going to see some great results. And it makes me very happy, the fact that I get these pictures, because some days I forget, that we got this going on, and then I'll suddenly get a picture, and I send him back the Mr. Miyagi kind of, the Mr. Miyagi. Shay-san, very good. Mr. Miyagi. Anyway. I don't think she's here. I think she's probably come and gone. Yeah, you're on TV ads now. Yeah, I'm on TV. But, seeing you on a bus is kind of interesting. Because, yeah, It was something that I didn't expect to see. You're already doing a great. You're doing a great job already. NTTW. I like that. NTTW. I like how you guys come up with the abbreviations like TFG, NTTW. Just Big Bone. What's that? JBB. I like that, JBB. It was Jared McCowan asking for you. There you go, Leanne. No Time to Wait says, I'm an operations manager, but I do a heap of tours through our site. I seem to struggle when I have to think about what I'm going to say. So I'm hoping Ab Living on YouTube will help that. Yeah, dude, it does. Trust me, it does. And like when you like, it is so much like if you sit there and write down what you want to say beforehand, it never comes off as good or as sincere. So when you just turn on the camera and you are just talking from the heart, talking about what you're going through, what you're experiencing, how you're feeling, it's so much like you convey a stronger message, and you can really hear the difference in tone. Whereas if you have like, you know, a script that you're reading off, unless you're very well versed in that kind of stuff, it does come off as bit sort of like, yeah, can't believe that. But guys, yeah, when you do see the ash bus and you do get your selfie, send it to me on Instagram at that.fatguy. I better get that back in here because I'm now using Instagram again. Hold on, Insta. I'm pretty sure I got the picture saved here somewhere. I do on my Dropbox. Hold on, give me a second. All files. Where could you be? Instagram handle. You're somewhere on here. Yeah, somewhere on here. Yeah, see? Yeah, this is how I talk, see? Yeah. Where are you? Pictures of plovers. Might be in that fat guy folder. Ooh, lots of videos there. Oh yeah, because I was uploading my videos then. Logo press intro, YouTube DL. Why have I got so many goddamn folders in here? Oh god, I'm never gonna find it. Man check, fat chat. Logo for signature. There it is. Actually, there it is. Okay, great. Got it. Beautiful. Download. All right. I'm going to get this in here. Downloads. Boom. Right there. Okay. Let's put this here. There we are. And make it a little less in your face, and I'll move the email one. This is just live editing of a stream, because this is what streamers do, guys. This is what we do. Where's the email? There it is. Okay, and I'll make that smaller as well. There you go. So yeah, drop me a line on Instagram, that.fatguy, or send it to me via email, and you guys will go in the draw. So get those pictures in. Keep an eye out for it, Ken. Keep an eye out for it. And I'll move that down here so it's not too far in the way, and then I'll lock it. Where are we? Email there. Lock. Done. Beautiful. How good's that? All right. Back to the stream. Where are we? Yeah, Jamie, she came in and then left straight away. Oh, that's sad. Not Melbourne, we're in lockdown. Yeah, that's why. Not in Tassie, we only have horses and buggies. We have no buses, not Manchester. Well, mate, you're going to have to make your way up to Victoria then. Did you say you want a picture of me selfieing in front of the bus? Yeah, you got to get a selfie. So you like that. You in the foreground like that. Thumbs up. If you want to do thumbs up, if you want to do ash bus. But that's what I want to see. Right, because anyone can take a picture of a bus. I don't want that. We all have narcissistic tendencies. No, not at all. Thank you very much, Leanne. I'm glad that you would see that. But Just Big Bone, he's like, no, he's a narcissist. how about the earthquake and Melbourne protest? Bloody hell. Yeah, that's crazy, eh? Earthquake in Melbourne. So my same cousin that I was talking about earlier, whatever happened to iceberg lettuce, he lives down in Melbourne now, and he's like, yeah, it was a bit surreal, eh? Like, I couldn't believe it was happened, and yeah, it was an earthquake, and it's the first one ever that I've been through. I'm like, yeah, it's the first one. Like, we don't get them really in Australia. Like, we're not on like one of those crazy fault lines. So, yeah, earthquakes in Victoria, and also then you got the protests. And I love the protests was again. There was like a TikTok I saw at the protests. There was these two tradies, you know, they were, you know, the whole thing, I haven't done any research into it, but I'm assuming that they're protesting the fact that they have to get the vaccine in order to work. Can you please confirm whether I'm wrong? But the subtitle in this TikTok was like, we don't want to be putting poison into our bodies, right? And there's these two people from the protests, like the protest going on in the background, but these two have gone like into this little like hidey hole, and they're snorting coke. Like, can you believe it? Oh, the hypocrisy. Anyway, yeah, Victoria is trying to break away from the rest of Australia, causing earthquakes. It was a conspiracy that Big Dan conjured up. Yeah, they're just there with like jackhammers at the borderline, you know, trying to break the country in two. We got evacuated from work. The pallet racking was swaying madly. So I was like, yeah, bro, whoa, that's something I didn't think about. Like the factory workers, you know, that have like the great big, you know, stacks of stuff wood and swaying like crazy. And then you don't know about the aftershocks as well. Like for those down in Victoria, like, I mean, what was it like? And were there aftershocks? Like I remember hearing that there were aftershocks experienced for hours, and apparently people felt it in Sydney. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't feel anything. But let us know, how did it affect you? Hey, is Alan AC Locksmith still here? I want to get a step update from you, brother. Step update. Alan AC Locksmith calling you out. Step update. I found out about the earthquake from a mate in the ACT. The FP quote was, "Go away, earthquake, we're busy." It's like the only earthquake that Australia's like ever had that's been like sizable. I don't know. Has Australia had earthquakes before? Australia earthquake history. There we go. All right, there's been a few, according to Wikipedia. Hello. When?
And in the early.
The lovely Angela, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm still brushing my hair.
Are you're going to come in? All right, Angela will be joining us soon. She said that there was a couple in Newcastle. But yeah, these are the years. So we had Victoria here. Hold on, let's move this so you can actually see what we're looking at. We want to move to display capture, unlock that, move it to the side here. Yep. So in 2021, we had the 5.9. We had a 6 magnitude in 2016. 2015, a 5.5, 2012, 5.4, 5.4. Going back to 5.2, 4.8, 5, 4. What's the biggest one we've had? 6.7, 6.8. But from memory, 6 is pretty high up there in terms of magnitudes. But how do they have it back in 1855? Like, do they really have records going back that far? Let's just check Angela's fact finding. She's like, yeah, there was a couple. Edelong, yeah, and Edelong, that's in Newcastle, isn't it? Yeah, the Hunter region had a 5.4 in 94, and then Mount Borbor in Victoria. There you go. So there has been a few. There you go. What do you know? What do you know? I didn't think that we had any, really. There you go. Dead by Daylight. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Why, hello there. Hello there. How you doing, man? You taking a bit of a break off Twitch and stopping by YouTube, hanging out here. You're going to make the transition to YouTube. Dead by Daylight does Twitch streaming. Check him out and follow his Twitch. It's twitch.tv/ I assume Dead by Daylight. I assume. I honestly don't know. I have been making some videos over here. Well, there you go. Dead by Daylight. Let's take a look. Dead by Dale. Right. Yeah, but they're all gaming, bro, by the look of it. I'm talking like weight loss, man. Weight loss. But feel free if you want to check out some gaming, check out Dead by Daylight. Not a lot just getting there. Ah, it's cool, man. You got to start somewhere, my friend. Yeah, a bad one in Newcastle. Oh, okay. Ken M, 90s in Newcastle. There you go. That's what Angela was just saying a second ago. The one in Newcastle killed 13 people. Wow. Jeez. Hey, Ash, do you know about the inside word on the new limited edition flavor that is coming? I don't know what you're talking about, man. No idea what you're talking about. Did Jerd say something, did he? Does Jerd have some inside information? Is that what you're trying to do, or are you trying to confirm whether there is a new flavor coming by coming in here and saying such stuff? Because I have no idea what you're talking about. Curious, Ash, what is your shirt size when you compared from where you started to where you're asking now? Oh, Paul. No, sorry, Paul. Yeah, don't know anything. I actually do know that there is exciting stuff happening with the Manshake, but I can't talk about what it is. So whether it's a new flavor, whether it's new merchandise, whether it's new this, that, and the other, but keep your eyes posted because there's some exciting stuff. All right, but shirt size. So what is quite funny is that well, not funny, what's kind of nice is my new jorts arrived, ladies and gentlemen. I got my new set of jorts right here, so with my pasty white legs,
Denim shorts.
yep, denim shorts. I got them from Just Jeans, and I ordered a couple shirts from Just Jeans. They were both large and I fit in them perfectly. This shirt is a training shirt. It is no joke a 3XL. You probably can't see that. Really close. You might be able to read it. It says 3XL there, and this is a snug fit. I ordered this halfway through last year. So I ordered this halfway through last year when COVID was happening. The Parramatta Eels were like, "Hey, look, if you don't want a refund of your membership, we'll say that you're pledging your membership to help the club. We'll give you a training shirt next year that has all the pledges' names on it, right?" So my name is somewhere on here. It's in 4 places. I found them all, but it's a 3XL and it only just fits. Like this is a snug fit. Anyway. Moving over.
Move over.
What's that smell?
Gee, I just walked into the room.
No, it's not. It's not your top. I think.
Oh, my hair.
Yeah, that's all right. Hey, the
you
lovely
not like
Angela,
it?
ladies and gentlemen. This is my darling fiance.
Hi, everyone.
Your hair's wet.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for bed. Shower. Early tonight.
Hey, look, everyone's saying hello to you. They prefer you over me. Jess Bruce is in the house.
Hi, Adrian, Jared, Ken,
Leanne's competition.
Jess, Leanne, and No Time to Wait. I saw a bit of your vids that Ash was showing earlier. Good work.
Dude, how good was it, eh?
Yeah.
Did you subscribe to it?
No, because I was like in the middle of getting ready for bed. That takes me 2 hours, but I will. And hey, Just Big Bone, how you doing?
Just a reminder, guys, go to No Time to Wait, the NTTW, and subscribe, please.
There you go. Check it out.
Link is into the comments. But did you end up listening to Rodney's Fat Chat, or No pressure. I mean, if you haven't, you haven't. But
I think I did.
Did you end up listening to it? It got released on Monday.
Oh, this Monday. No, I haven't yet.
Ah.
I'm really bad. I've been a bad partner this week because I haven't listened to Ash's Weigh-In Wednesday either.
You're not a bad partner. You posted up the Ash bus on
I
Lady
supported
Show.
Ash Bus, but I haven't listened to anything you posted this week. Sorry.
No stress.
I normally do.
Yeah, but
sorry, guys.
no, don't be sorry. But it's a really good fat chat. So if you haven't checked it out, it's on my podcast channel. But it's all, if you prefer to listen to it in the background, but it's also on the YouTubes, if you will.
I normally just play YouTube. I just stream that while I'm working.
Leanne says Penrith Panthers forever. The bunch of cheats. Don't.
I do think that was a bit of cheating. I don't think his ankles hurt at all. That was very
The trainer cannot stop the game until he has assessed the player, and if it's a serious head injury, then you can stop the game, or if they're in danger of getting further hurt from the play.
Or if you needed to come off on like a medivac type, the little cart or something, but he didn't need that. He got himself off the field.
And I cannot say this as an Eels fan who was duped by the Melbourne Storm in 2009. I really hope the Panthers just throttle them. The Melbourne Storm throttle them this week. I'm that
sorry, Leanne.
so cranky
He's
about
very, very passionate about
all
this
week.
one.
I've just been like walking around, just like in a half, like hating it. Anyway,
Whereas, I'll just see how tomorrow night goes. I have no expectations for tomorrow night.
Anyway, we won't talk too much about sports because people aren't into sports. Not everyone's into sports, so
Especially NRL.
yeah. I'm back. Jamie's back. Sorry,
Jamie.
phone call and on the phone, but listen to what he said. Good.
Oh, there you go. I kind of was having a shower when you were talking, but I kind of heard you.
Yeah, I was just saying I'm really, really happy for the effort that Osmo Man put in. And,
Food. You're talking about food. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Taking photos.
This week's Fat Chat, you could tell there's another YouTuber interviewing another YouTuber. Very professional conversation. There you go. See, what I liked about Rodney when in his Fat Chat, I asked him a question. He goes, that's a really good question. Getting asked some really good questions here. I'm like, yeah. Really good strategy to
It is. It's like a job interview strategy. You go, and you kind of reflect the question, you mirror the question back at them because it gives you time to think of what you're going to say and write it down.
Adrian Mitchell says, I find that strange that she hasn't seen any of them yet. What?
Any of what yet?
Oh, no, Just Big Bone. Yeah, Rodney, his wife hasn't watched any of my videos. Does she know that your videos exist, or are you just doing them in secret? Yeah.
You know what though? Because you've got a young one, don't you? Is that right, Rodney's?
Yeah, little one.
Yeah,
little
so
boy.
I would say similar to me, she's probably supporting you with your journey and channel and doing a lot, taking on board some extra work around the house. So that can also be why she might not. But
just wait, she'll crack it one day.
I will check you out.
She'll crack it one day.
I crack it a lot, don't worry.
Oh, God.
When the kitchen doors start slamming, that's when you know.
Oh, my God, I know. It's just like the most passive-aggressive thing that you can do. Like, I'll just be there, like, editing this video, I suddenly hear, slam, slam, slam. It's like, oh, God, what have I literally
But that's
get up and
because
it's like,
you'll be
what
so
have I done
engrossed in editing a video or in something on your phone. Like, I know that you're doing your channel and supporting people thing, but you'll be so engrossed in that. I'll say, can you unpack the dishwasher? And you say yes. And I'll be like, so you've got that, you're going to do that, right? Yeah. You have not listened to a word I've said at all. And then that's why I passively aggressively slam everything.
What'd you say?
I could just use an elbow.
Jamie, have you started your new job yet, or are you still in that transition between? Anyway.
Oh, you're very helpful there, Jamie, too. You've been cooking and making sure
yeah, but
that
she's in between. She's just starting a new job like me. Yeah, so she's
okay. Got a little bit of time.
Yeah. So so Ange, Right.
Yes.
Speaking of weight loss, right? You've recently said to me that I need to knuckle down.
Damn.
I as in you.
Is in me. Yeah, lockdown. I've gained a few. Chocolate, it has been my comfort. Eat a lot of chocolate.
She eats a lot of chocolate,
I eat
ladies
a
and
lot of
gentlemen.
chocolate.
And then I indulge her. Like I swear I'm turning into a feeder. Like every late time I go out to the shop, it's
Yeah.
like, I got you a treat, Andrew. Because, like, okay.
Well, you got in trouble for
Okay.
not getting me one.
Yeah, I did. I legit got in trouble.
No, because
like,
you got something for you and something for Alyssa and nothing for me.
Okay.
That's not
Okay. All right. Let me paint a little picture here with my like story brush here. So right now, Alyssa is home at the present moment, not at school, because of the whole COVID thing. Her school shut down for a little while, but they actually had a breakout in her school of COVID. So it was a good thing we kept her home, right? But that presents new challenges because Ange and I both work full time and that kind of stuff. And I'm in a position where I have to be separate because I'm speaking to clients. Ange speaks to other people within her teams and outside of her team's directors and that, so she can be more around Alyssa throughout the day, keep an eye on her. So she's been juggling the whole sort of like, you know, keeping Alyssa entertained with like, you know, shows or whatnot, but also doing a bit of schooling here and there, flashcards, that kind of stuff.
It's
and
stressful.
your stress has gone like
I have not been this stressed out in at least a decade.
Yeah.
Like, it is an unbelievable amount of stress. I don't know how single parents would be doing it because I'd lose it.
They wouldn't be working.
You wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, but anyway, so we're lucky enough that we're able to keep our jobs during all that kind of stuff. So Ange being Ange, and I know what she's like, you know, just little things like little chocolates here and there. She enjoys it, and it, you know, she just it gives her something to smile about, that kind of stuff. So you know, but admittingly, you have not been active. You have not been doing any sort of exercise or anything like that, really, have you?
No, because I am so tired. I'm not sleeping properly. So I don't want to get out of bed to exercise in the morning. And then my whole day from 7 a.m. till 7:30, 8 o'clock at night is just taken up with childcare, teaching, and working. And my brain cannot take anything more. I'm just too exhausted. I don't get lunch breaks because my lunch breaks are taken up with making lunch or, you know, doing activities with the little one. I don't get a break at all through the day. And so by the time I sit down and Alyssa's in bed at night, I could just stare at a wall and dribble for hours. Like, there is no energy left for me to exercise at all.
So for everyone out there, like, I mean, what kind of advice would you give? Like, because you were on the lady shakes for a while, and you kind of stopped that. You still have the lady bars every day.
I'm more of an eater, yeah. I look,
you
if those bars did not like.
You snack on crackers and that throughout the day. You're more of a snacker. You won't sit and go. Okay,
no, I don't eat
lunchtime.
sandwiches. I just snack. If the lady bars didn't cause flatulence, I'd eat 2 of them a day. I would eat 2 bars.
You have flatulence regardless. So
anyway.
But look, okay, so
Yes, Travis, mental exhaustion, 100%.
So, okay.
And Ken.
Can we talk about weight here? Like how much you've gained?
I don't know how much I've gained. I haven't, I haven't stepped on the scale.
So, but you notice that your clothes aren't doing too hot at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm putting you on the spot here on the internet to everyone, just like, and this is not me saying to her, hey, look, you've gained weight. She came to me several times saying that she's gained weight and she wants to do something about it. And and I love you and I want to support you as much as I can because you've done nothing but support me. So I just thought, hey, maybe we have a bit of a brainstorm here. And I liked the morning walk. That was good. I enjoyed the morning walk because I came back and I was a bit more sort of invigorated in the morning. So
yeah, the morning walk was good. We did a walk. We did the family walk and saw an ash bus. So that was Mummy's brilliant idea because we saw the bus.
Well, I mean, that's, just coincidence.
Yeah. Although my doctor told me to do that. I told her I've gained weight. She's like,
There you go.
Start walking.
Adrian Mitchell nailed it. What was that cake/slice she made the day before your weigh-in, Ash?
It was delicious. It was Wheat Bix slice. You know what? Yes, I will say the Wheat Bix component of the slice was really, really. It had a bucket load of butter and sugar.
Oh God!
And I was like, I cannot do a sugar icing. That icing, and I think Ash will show you. Aside.
Yeah.
Okay. That icing, aside from the decoration Ash put on it.
I didn't put on it.
I mean, Alyssa. Okay.
I didn't have anything to do with this. I just see
Yeah.
this. I just walk out.
Looks great.
I walked out of the office here. I'm like, something smells amazing.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh yeah, we made this chocolate Wheat Bix cake, like slice thing.
At least
And-
it's good for kids. It gave her, it kept her entertained. We got to do something together. It helps with measuring and mixing skills. There was a whole bunch of math, and this is how you do homeschooling, guys.
This is the mix of stuff I get. So she made this on the weekend, which was beautiful.
I
It was
did.
like had ruby grapefruit, bit of citrus, like
How did
fruits
you
in
make
there.
that photo look so good?
Because I am good at this shit. I am good at this.
That was ruby red grapefruit,
Yeah. Tangerine, strawberries, blueberries, and it was just fantastic. It was so fresh and yummy. And she's like, "Yeah, have this on the weekend." And then on the day before weigh-in, hey, you want some cake? You want some slice cake? Some slice cake full of butter and oil? Yeah, that sounds delicious. Thank you, Ange.
Well, anyway, can I just get on to the fact?
Get on to the fact.
Okay. The icing was healthy.
Yeah,
There is no sugar in that icing whatsoever, and I'm using it on toast. So that icing is made of almond butter, like peanut butter, almond butter, the sugar-free maple flavored syrup,
Yeah, that stuff's top.
just cacao powder,
Cocoa.
and
Just call it cocoa.
cocoa powder,
Cocoa powder.
and a little bit of milk. But I don't think it needs the milk. I would have just used a bit more of the
But it was good.
maple. Yeah, it was good.
It was delicious. It was
And
delicious.
I'm using it on toast, so it's better than Nutella.
Well, the plus side is that Alyssa likes Wheat Bix now, so that's good. You
Yeah,
know, so she
she's
has that in the
eating
morning.
those.
Hey, Aki, how you doing, brother? Good seeing
Hey.
you. And what was I saying? So, hats off to you for juggling that. Ken says my partner is in the same. She works in childcare. She's in bed at 7:45 tonight.
that would be
Ken,
exhausting.
I don't know how they do it. Childcare. I don't know how they do it.
I really take my hat off to childcare workers.
Alan AC Locksmith says, please make time, Ange, and prioritise. I think that's a good idea.
Yes. The fam. Look, the morning walks with the fam were good. I think that should be our midweek thing.
Well, why don't we do that tomorrow, yeah? Hey, Ernal, how you
I
doing?
start work early tomorrow.
What time do you start?
I start at 7:15.
Legit? Oh, shit.
It's an early day.
Mm.
Just big boned. My wife has been too busy for the lady shakes too. Yeah, I think a bit of it is like, I'm not sure if you're in lockdown as well. I might assume you are. Some of it is also just the motivation.
North Sydney. Maybe
Oh,
North Sydney, yeah.
okay, North Sydney, then you are. And I think some of it for me has just been a lack of motivation and that mental fatigue of I just have to survive each day. And once we come out of this mess, back on track.
It's amazing how much like satisfaction we get out of eating food. Like, I mean, how much of a like how much
Sugar.
it gives it unleashes those like what was it, oxytocin, endorphin. No, oxytocin's that pregnancy hormone, isn't it?
Yeah, you're talking about when you give birth and then it takes away the pain because it's the love hormone.
I will release more. Hold on, it's a Simpsons quote. I always remember it that way. Endorphins. No.
Yeah, endorphins.
Yeah.
I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, chocolate.
but like, yeah, you have a bit of mental stress, a bit of like, you know, mental tiredness and that kind of stuff. What do we turn to? The cupboard. We find food. We find that sugar kind of hits to give us that little perk up. And it's amazing how society's become so reliant on food rather than actually solving the problem. Like,
no one can go out.
This is a 2 chocolate bar day for me, rather than like, what's causing the stress? Can I fix that? And it really goes to show the importance of like having a good mental foundation around your total health, journey, I guess you call it.
Humans are creatures of habit. Can I Hello. Oh, I don't know if I'm doing this right. No.
You're right.
We're creatures of habit. And so I used to get my walk by walking to the train station. And then when I'd hop off at the other end, I had a really long walk to my office and then all the way back home. So I would have an hour of walking every day that I now don't get. I'd have the socialization that I don't get anymore. So, without those things, it then becomes harder when all of a sudden you don't have the same free time that you had because the little one would be before school care or whatnot. So I think for a lot of people, it's that lack of routine and lack of our norm.
Well,
honest.
Yeah, the thing is that the thing is that we in life have to juggle around a routine of work, pleasure, sleep, that kind of stuff. Like we get ingrained in this routine of I start work at 8:30, I finish at 5. I spend this time commuting, I spend that time commuting in the morning. I have this much time to cook my dinner, clean the house, eat my dinner, go watch some TV, go to sleep, right? And this time to exercise, right? And COVID has caused us to go into complete disarray, like you said, and we don't have that routine. And I think, despite the fact that I've had an incredible amount of transformation, so have a lot of people during COVID. They've taken COVID as a reason to say, I'm going to make a change. I've got the time to do it. I'm going to grab this by both the horns and I'm going to turn my life around. But there are so many people that have gone the complete opposite direction. And no, I mean, look.
Mind you, I am doing a lot of the support side of things so that you can have your journey too.
Ange has always been very sort of, you've always been very slender. You've never really been typically what you'd call a fat person, right? You've never been that. I don't think you've ever been that in your life.
I don't think you saw me when I had gained a lot of weight. I was bigger, but you never. No, but it was for a couple of years.
No, but you've never been outside of you've never had an issue with fitting into clothes off the rack, that kind of stuff. You never had true fat people problems,
No.
And you haven't really been at that point, and that's just your makeup, that's your body style. And I hope to God Alyssa gets that gene from you. No doubt she'll get my fat gene, and she's fine. But the thing is that you're very lucky in that way, and for you gaining a lot of weight might be 5 kilos or maybe less than 10 kilo, a 10 kilo gain is huge for you, and then you can just turn it around like that. Whereas in the same time, if I did what you have done over the time that you've done
if you ate the amount of chocolate I did, you would have gained...
I would have gained 30, 40 kilos, 100%, because plus I would make a lot more worse decisions. I would exacerbate and having more and more kind of stuff. So I think you will, as soon as you decide, hey, I'm gonna eat a bit better, you'll be great. And I think the saving grace to you as well is that because I've been on such a focused journey in terms of my own eating, keeping it, trying to be as healthy as possible, we've been limiting the amount of times that we're getting stuff like takeout and those bad meals that were really easy to cook, like stuff you chuck in the oven, like chicken Kievs and all those Latinas. We would have Latina probably once or twice a week.
I do have Latina in the fridge, sorry.
Yeah, but no, we used to have that all the time, and there was probably about 8 months that we never had it in the fridge.
Yeah.
Right. But we now have it on the occasion because it's easy to cook for Alyssa and all that kind of stuff. But yeah.
But I only use half a bag now.
Right. Yeah. So
I freeze the other half.
Overall, I think we've done pretty well going through COVID, despite the fact the inherent stress has come with it. But I think once Alyssa goes back to school,
Yeah.
As bad as that
and it's
sounds,
really
it'll
hard,
give-
can I say, like
She was pulling out my heart
God.
yesterday.
the guilt, the absolute guilt, which I'm sure like any parent here would understand if you're homeschooling and working. The guilt that you feel is immeasurable. And I'd organised, because it's school holidays, good Lord, what the hell's that these days?
Oh.
But we organised for our little one to do a FaceTime with a friend of hers. And I was like working at the same time, and I'd just kind of walk over and help her with something when needed, and I'd go back to my desk. And she decided to bring the phone over to me and go, so this is, and now this, our friends were on the other end as well with their little one. So it wasn't like the parents of her friend heard it all, saw it all. So this is my mum. She's at work. So yeah, my mum and my dad, they just sit here all day and they ignore me because they have to work. And my toys, no, nobody plays with them. No, they just sit there. No one plays with me. No one plays with my toys. I just sit. I watch TV. And I was just... It was so hard because that was her telling me what she thinks.
She's been ripping out my heart all week. Like this week has gone really bad. Like she'll come into the room, like if I'm in between clients and that, she'll come into the room, she'll go, Dad, can you please play with me? And she asks in the cutest way. I'm like, oh, darling, I would love nothing more than to play with you, but I'm at work. She's like, no one wants to play with me. And I'm just like, oh my God, all I want to do is play with you. And, you know, that kind of stuff. And she, like, I'll go out. As soon as I go out to get a drink or go to the toilet, like, she runs up to me and gives me a call and says, Dad, do you want to play a game? I'm like, oh my God, all I want to do is play a game. And I want to, you know, like, that to me is, I'm in mental anguish over that. Right. I hate it. I hate it. And though, like, and this is just how it is with the homeschooling, us have to work and that kind of stuff. And I can see why people would turn to food. I reckon that's probably why have had really average results over the last 2 months.
You've been snacking so much.
Haven't I?
I see you when you're on the hunt, and I'm like, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yes, I can't stop, can I?
Yeah, and it's hard because, I mean, school
We've got a lot more
goes
food
back.
here because she's here 24/7. You're here 24/7.
Yeah, and I guess I've not been buying the school size little packets because it's cheaper to buy the big grain waves and then just ration it out, except the lack of self-control in rationing things out.
Hey, Kerry 101, how you doing, brother? Good seeing you.
Hello.
Good to see you back again.
Welcome. Yes, but anyway, it's hard. It's hard at the moment, but I know there are
as bad
millions
as it
of
sounds,
people in that same boat.
As bad as it sounds, we cannot wait for her to go back to school, which is happening in October.
Which she can't wait for too. She really needs
Gets to see her friends, gets to catch up with everyone, have a good time, and then we have the option for before and after school care where we don't feel like we're ignoring our daughter. As bad as that sounds.
Well, because she's occupied. She's got someone to play with.
Yes, and like on weekends and that, you know, we took her in, like, because there's only very limited things that are open for us at the moment. So we took her to office work, so the family outing, and we know we shouldn't do family outings. It's like one person should leave the house at a time, but we feel like Alyssa needed this, so we took her to Office Works and we bought about $180 worth of $140 worth of craft stuff. So she was like, oh, I want that paint. I'm like, yes, we'll get that paint and we'll get this. So we got a whole bunch of art and craft stuff, and we've been doing like little projects here and there. And she really loved that. And yeah, like, I don't know whether it was the guilt of us like feeling like we're ignoring her that led us to do that, but you know, we want her to be
she
creative.
needed something to do. She just needs something. Otherwise, she's just watching TV all day, and I hate the amount of TV she's watching.
But
something I have done is every week in the lead up to when school's meant to start again in New South Wales, I'm having a day of leave.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's right.
And so when I had that day this week, because on the Monday she was like, oh, you know, really upset. This was when that phone call happened. And afterwards I said, well, Mummy's having tomorrow off because I want to spend time with you too. You're so important to me. So every week there's going to be a Mummy and Lissy Day, and that's for us to spend time together and have fun, because I know I can't do it every other day. So trying to, you know, reduce the impact that will have on her mentally for the rest of her life, but we'll see.
Anyway, we'll get to the comments here. Blue Eyed Angel said, I have found it hard with the man shake. I found it hard with the shakes, but then all the stress from work, I wasn't eating. Now I'm back to eating normal. I'm putting on weight, but I think that's just my body retaining it for later. Yeah, stress can have all sorts of effects on your body. If you're losing sleep and all that kind of stuff, it's never good. But I'm happy that you and Oz are both focusing on your health, so that's really, really good stuff. Ken said, Aki said before that, anyone done the man challenge yet today? I'm avoiding it. I'm still hurting from the last 3 days. It's a killer, but do it. Are the Man Shake doing anything for those waiting for their orders with the postie strike? All good, but I thought I'd ask. No.
Is there a postie strike? I thought it was all to do with COVID, and that there were so many that were close contacts, and
I don't know.
They weren't able to operate.
I got notification just now that our package is on the way. There you go. It's on the way.
Yeah, I think it depends.
Delivery tomorrow. What? Crazy.
I think it depends on
where you are.
Is it distribution centers? Is that what they?
Star Trek walked off yesterday.
Oh. Had enough. Can't blame them. Those honestly, like, I will hand it to the couriers and posties, because they've kind of been keeping us going. And we really notice it when they are walking off the job, and you know, things are taking weeks to get here, but they're operating at 25% above the Christmas load, which is huge.
Do you remember a couple of years ago, Australia Post were like $2 billion in the red? Like, they were just like, they just couldn't do anything to save themselves. And then all of a sudden COVID happens, and now they're making a profit.
Well, that's good to see. They still keep cutting back on staff though.
Yeah. Anyway, we already read that. Motivation sure is difficult at the moment. Ernal, I agree with you, brother. Yes, it's so true, Ash. Honestly, it's easy to make excuses and it's hard to keep motivated, but honestly, eating healthy and exercising is the best thing, not only physically but mentally, says Alan. And I agree with you, brother. And I'm so rapt to see you back again and back at it, Alan. Like, honestly, like there are people, and guys, you guys asked me about Jesse, just the big belly bassist. He has contacted me. He's still losing weight. He's not going as hard as what he was before, but he's a bit busy with work, so he's okay. Jesse, good to hear from you, man. But like, I legitimately, like, you know, get a bit concerned about everyone who kind of drops off. But at the end of the day, like, I mean, you know, some people may not want to be messaged and say, hey, you're not losing weight, what's going on? So Raj Bala says, hey, I'm new to the channel, how fast can you type? Fast enough, my man. Good question. I can touch type, but I've never really counted how many words I do a minute. That's a question for you. Are you, if you're typing a word and you make an error in that word, do you go back and delete the singular letter, or do you just delete the whole word and type it again?
I delete back to it. And then...
Raj Bala is saying, I challenge you to a race. No, thank you. No, thanks. There you go. I win. Yeah, I win. Okay, so... Going back. Last 2 times I've ordered, I've received the shakes within a week. Yeah, I'd say that's because of your location. So there's people in Perth and that kind of stuff that it takes forever for them to get their packages. So, but Ken, I'm sorry to hear that you are waiting for your product, dude. I would recommend, you can always go to your local Terry White, some pharmacies, IGA, they stock the bags of Man Shake. So if you buy just one bag to get you by, at the end of the day, the Man Shake's a business. Unfortunately, they're not a charity. So if you're not look at this guy, right?
Oh.
He said he told me to F myself. It says, you're wasting your life, man, streaming for 20 people, all bots. Yeah, Rajbala, you know that probably about 15 of these people are paid members, and
He's a troll. Goodbye, Rajbala.
he's a troll. It's good to get the odd troll, because it puts like into perspective the good people, you know, as opposed to people who come into other channels and say, hey, let's have a typing. I challenge you to a touch typing competition. And you're a father. I've already looked up your profile here. You've got a video with a child there. I assume that you are a father. So honestly, don't you have better things to do, my man? Like, don't you have better things to do? Maybe look after your kid, or maybe not be a troll and come into other people's streams and come into a weight loss stream about weight loss and challenge them to a typing competition. Bots
That's
unite.
so cool.
Oh, sorry. I was meant to do the Lane Hewitt, and I nearly uppercut my missus.
Nearly got me.
Yeah. He's gone. I don't know. He's gone. Hey Tyler, how you doing, mate? It's wasting their life, but they're here watching your stream and challenging people to typing competitions.
Yeah.
That was one of the more interesting ones.
You know, maybe he's in lockdown. He's got nothing better to do than type.
It's funny, like it's at the later part of the night, the trolls come out. Like I had a couple of
Yeah,
trolls
because
like
the
last
kids are
week,
in
and-
bed.
Yeah,
That's it. He's like, yep.
yeah. Anyway,
time for that.
good luck to you, Raj Bala. I hope you get the typing challenge that you want. So I'm gonna hide the user
He's
for
off
this channel.
to do a bit of
And-
practice on his speed and
How quickly can you get to Pornhub? That's
Huh?
Yeah. Anyway, he's gone. Okay, so where were we going back in here? Talking about the Posty Strike. Yeah. Oh yeah, IGA. So you can go to IGA and you can get a bag. Hey, Tyler, thank you so much. Welcome to that Fat Guy Army, my man.
Hey Tyler.
Oh yeah, welcome to that Fat Guy Army.
Thank you so much, my dude. Tyler, welcome to that Fat Guy Army. Can you please do me a favor and send me an email if you are on the Manshake, or I assume you're on the Manshake because Tyler is generally a bloke's name. Send me the email that is linked to your Manshake account to that email, so that on your second month of membership, I can send you your $10 credit, and then 6 months you get your hat and you get your stubby cooler, and then 12 months, so on and so on. I'm speaking of the next month's worth of membership updates. I'm going to be doing them on Saturday. So on Saturday, I'm going to spend a bit of time and send it all.
Come around.
Yeah, it's already come around. So I'm going to send them off to the Manshake and get them to update it. So because it takes me a few hours, like an hour, maybe a little about an hour and a half. It takes me a while to do to work on the spreadsheet and get it all done. So
it is that time of the month.
Is it? You have been a bit ornery lately. Like, I mean.
It was just came out so wrong.
That reminds me, I once asked my mum, because my mum used to, because this is back before the internet and everything, my mum used to read Woman's Weekly and Woman's Day like no tomorrow. And I said to her, Mum, and this is me, innocent like 9-year-old, I'm like, Mum, why don't they have a Woman's Monthly magazine? And she goes, I don't think that would be a very popular magazine.
I've never considered that, but I always wondered why Women's Weekly comes out monthly. I'm like, it doesn't make sense. It's not a weekly magazine.
They're not going to say like,
That's
Women's
why.
Monthly. Yeah.
And then Women's Day is weekly.
I don't know. Maybe I'm channeling 12th man here. Maybe we can pull a few strings and get that one up.
Oh God, Ash, no.
Maybe they can put in the plug for my channel.
You're terrible. You're terrible. Actually, I was watching you know those like RBT or it was the Victorian Police show. Like I know there's a New South Wales.
I love those shows.
And it's so funny. It is so full of puns and just like the worst dad jokes you've ever heard. You know, like a bricklayer got pulled over. Oh, I won't blame. You know, he might be. Oh. like stuck in the mud, or it was just something like so like a bricky kind.
Yeah.
They must have so much fun sitting around a table going, this is his
You know
job.
who's hilarious? The New South Wales Police Facebook page.
Oh, it's
They
funny.
are hilarious. Oh,
And Sydney Trains. I like Sydney Trains too. They're funny.
speaking of, I wanted to talk about this the other day, right? Here I am on Facebook, scrolling through Facebook, right? And Domino's has a sponsor, like an ad comes up, right? And it was like 11 o'clock at night. I was in here, I just finished. And Domino's are so good at marketing, they literally just said, "Are you up?" ? And it's like, I was like, I could really go for some pizza right now. Like, I legitimately was like, yeah. And then they'll do one, WYD, what are you doing? ? Like,
Oh,
they'll do
God,
it and
I
like,
need to understand
yeah.
the
Oh, no time to wait. Thank you so much. Another Army member.
Hey,
Boom.
welcome
Thank you.
aboard.
Yeah, welcome to that Fat Guy Army.
I mean, they can't see me.
Thank you very much, my man. And once again, send that email across, my dude. And you get your members only benefits. Thank you so much, guys. That's very sweet of you. Every little bit helps. It does help. Ken works for Sydney Trains.
Well, you have a cool, I like the Facebook page.
Oh, they're very funny.
I comment on that. Yeah, they're really funny.
Leanne says that guy was more like a keyboard warrior. I hear you.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was.
Yeah, but
Practices
that
those
Domino's, man, they nailed it. Like it was like 12 o'clock at night. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, I could really go for some pizza right now. Like it's just so
you know
clever.
what though? They're also assuming that you're home alone or up by yourself. Because
Which I was.
there's no one else to ask you, what are you doing? So they're gonna just throw it out there.
No, but it's like because that's like the dating life now. Like when you're going for it, like like that's how. And this is like from like John, like old people that I've known, friends that I've known.
past?
Yeah, like the late night message, like what are you up to? What are you doing? That kind of stuff.
Oh, like a Tinder type thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
So
Yeah, glad we met before Tinder. That's just. I'm sorry. And you know what? I shouldn't really say that because we've had quite a few friends meet and be engaged, get married, and have kids and all that kind of stuff, and they met on Tinder. So I really shouldn't.
nothing wrong with it. That's the
Yeah,
norm
it is
nowadays.
actually very common.
Well, that's the normal thing. Like I actually asked like a few of my single friends. Like I said, so like where do you meet the girls that you go out with now? And they're like, oh, I just meet them online on Tinder and all that kind of stuff. It's like, so if you see a girl out in public, like that you like, that you genuinely like want to say, hey, would you come get you dinner sometime or that kind of stuff? That doesn't exist anymore, does it? Or there's like, seeing the girl from across the bar. That doesn't exist anymore, does it? And they said, no, not really.
Oh, really?
No.
So I mean, for one, you can't
unless
really go out in clubs and be all close to people now.
No. But before that, like if you're working with someone, right? Like we were, like you have that forced interaction because you're there, you're working with that someone. But like, like because I used to have to walk up to people when I wanted to date someone and say, hey, look, would you like to go out sometime and that kind of stuff. And no doubt that there's still people that do that. But I would say a vast majority of couples that are together today and that have gotten together in the last few years would probably be online. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just the way that the world is.
Wow, that's so different.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that.
Hey, Alan Schultz, how you doing? He says, sorry I'm late. I got a late note from my mum. There you go. I also accept medical certificates. Thank you, Alan. So Tyler says, I've been watching you since January this year. Oh, thank you, dude. And I've been watching the Wednesday weigh-ins most times. I like watching them on my walks. Oh, it's good. I just started the shakes last week, though. Oh, dude, well, thank you very much for watching my channel and participating tonight. He says, hey, Ash, how do I message you my email? Dude, just right below Angela is an email there. Contact that fat guy at gmail.com. Or if you do not have an email and you have an Instagram, which would be pretty much impossible, go message me on Instagram. I much, much, much prefer the email. Please send me the email. Yeah?
There.
Yeah, right there. Contact that fat guy. Tas Police do Wanted Wednesday and put up mugshots of some weird. Yeah.
Oh, I like that's kind of cool.
I love. Like sometimes a bit of a troll myself on Facebook. I love reading the comments of people that are just so hilariously smart, and like like seeing like the mugshots of people and people tagging other people or saying certain things. Love it. Like there's some great stuff there from the mugshots.
Yeah. Apparently, SA Police.
SA Police put some entertaining stuff up too on Father's Day. They did a good dad joke clip. It was pretty funny.
Nice. I like seeing the human side because I've got family members that are cops. So cops are tops people. And if you're a protester, please stop throwing bottles at the police.
Yeah, don't be
unacceptable.
Dicks. Hey, Alice Marsh, how you doing?
Yes.
Hello. Ken says, I met my other half in a silent disco. We've been together for 7 years. I pretended my headphones didn't work. Oh, isn't that sweet?
Oh.
You know what silent disco is?
So you wear the headphones and you're dancing to your own music? Is that it?
That's how.
But where do you
that's
go?
That's how nightclubs there's some clubs that have noise restrictions. They can't have a certain amount of noise. So what they do is they give everyone headphones that you listen to what the DJ's playing through these headphones, and and if you want to talk to someone, you take your headphones off, and it's just all silent. You just hear footsteps.
That sounds so cool. Yeah. I kind of want to go to one just for with you and Alyssa. It would just be fun.
It'd be better for your ears. I used to do shifts at the Retro in Sussex Street in Sydney.
Did you?
Yeah, didn't you know?
No, I used to go to Retro.
Yeah, I swear we talk about this. You were so a retro girl. Like you would be.
Oh God.
You would be on level 2, the R&B sort of like.
It was great. I mean, I only went to Retro a few times, but it was good. I've been there.
Yeah. Good night, Ashley. Good night, Adrian. You have a good night, my man.
Good night.
Footsteps and heavy breathing. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh wow.
There you go.
That sounds really cool.
They are fun. Think of having one for our wedding, maybe. Well, congratulations, Ken, on meeting your missus there. And I assume you guys are engaged if you're talking about wedding plans. So that's brilliant.
Congrats.
Did a silent disco on a cruise. It's so funny listening to people sing. Oh God, there are 2 different channels and everyone was singing different songs. Oh God.
You wouldn't want to hear me sing.
Oh no, I don't.
Even our daughter asked me to stop singing, so she's like, Mum, just.
Meanwhile, Alyssa is an amazing singer. She just whispers the song really quietly. She's. Oh wow.
Oh.
Alan AC Locks have dropped a $30.99 super chat.
Oh.
Thank you, dude. That's amazing.
That's so lovely of you.
You're getting a dance.
Are we gonna silent disco time?
Oh, it's not silent.
Well, disco time.
Yeah. Super chat. Oh baby, super chat.
I was trying to do that thing where you nudge their bum and
bit low.
There we go.
I swear I need to get a dance cam going. Thank you so much, Alan AC Locksmith, for the super chat. That's very generous, mate. You didn't have to. That's really very generous. Thank you, dude.
Yeah, that was really kind. Thank you.
Thank you. Pretty sure Oz has a video of a silent disco. Yeah.
It must be so weird because you've got all these people really jamming, but there's no sound if you're videoing it. It
was like this one. Oh, I feel sorry for the guy because so many people have made so much fun of him, but it's this club in Bar. It's like some holiday resort somewhere, and he's this bloke alone, who's standing at this those really high round tables, and there's a DJ there just playing this techno dance music, and he's full there miming along the DJ stuff by himself with no equipment or anything. He's just doing it like this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he's full into the music. He's full pretending he's a DJ and everything like that. And this is some person recording and laughing their ass off at him. I was like, God, if that was me, I'd be so devastated because I do air guitar like crazy. I love that shit. I love pretending that I'm doing that kind of stuff.
Who has never used a hairbrush as a microphone?
Me? I don't use a hairbrush.
What girl hasn't used a hairbrush as a microphone? But I think, what is it? Living your best life. It sounded like that guy was living his best life, having a great time, and you know what?
You're down?
I'm down with that. I think he should
She's down.
respect.
That's why I'm doing the shake. I want a 4 in a nice suit. Oh, okay. You want to look good in a nice suit. Oh, no worries. You're very welcome. Well, Alan, mate, it's so generous and it's very kind. So thank you so much. It's too generous. Thank you.
Thank you.
He went to watch the mating dance at the Wild Ash. Mate, my mating dance was a robot mixed in with a bit of
he kind of
pop
does
and
a
lock.
thing with his legs and his hands, but his knees kind of come up and he has a twist and it's robotic. It's interesting.
It worked for you. Well, I've told the story before that you nearly got kicked out of a club.
Yeah, I did. I was completely sober.
You're completely sober dancing there, and the bouncer of which I knew, I was friends with, he came up to me one night and he's like, mate.
This was your birthday.
Yeah, he goes, mate, your missus is plastered. She needs to go. I'm like, what are you talking? What, her? And he's like, yeah, look at her. And I'm like, dude, she's dancing. And he's like, no, she has to be plastered. Look at her. I'm like, no, that's how she I'm dying with laughter. I'm like, that's just how she dances, dude. And then he's like, there's no way. And I'm like, Ange, come over here, talk to him. And then I'm like, mate, Jordan, have a chat to him.
And I just said, oh, What's up?
So she's like,
he walked away.
Hey, what's up, Jordan? How you doing? And he's like, oh. He started laughing, and I said, Ange, he thought you were so drunk he was about to kick you out because of the way you were dancing. Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
No, I'm more coordinated when I drink, though. Remember my crab walk?
I'm not going to do it tonight. Sorry, mate. Have a good one. Do what?
I'm not gonna.
Oz Motorman. Oz, mate, I assume he's talking about sending the picture. Mate, stay strong. I know he's busy at work. You stay strong. Jamie, tell him that I say if he's not here, stay strong, brother. Keep to the plan. You're doing so well. I'm proud of you. Yeah?
Yeah.
None of this, work is hard, so I'm going to eat crap. Nah, doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. No. Don't make my mistake, brother. Here's leftovers from last night. He has leftovers from last night. Tough love. We set ourselves a goal: 20 kilos by Christmas. So achievable.
You can do it, Oz.
Yeah.
You
Alan
can
says, everyone off to bed early. Start tomorrow. Have a great night, Alan. Thank you, dude, so much for the super chats. Very generous. And we'll chat soon. Keep us updated on your steps.
Thank you.
Kind of look a bit like the Sarah Marie bum dance. Remember that chick from Big Brother that got famous for?
Yeah, doing the.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, that was pre-internet world, wasn't it? Like
that was 2000, wasn't it? 99, 2000-ish. That was the first Big Brother.
Internet, yeah.
Early-ish.
Carrie says 20 kilos by Christmas. Yeah, dude, we'll get you there. We'll get you there. You know, just keep us updated on your journey and everything. So, yeah. I'm making sure he has had leftovers to take to work so he can't have junk food. Yeah, look, Jamie, at the end of the day, Oz, if he's still here, Oz has his own journey to go. And we can only provide, and this is to everyone out there, we all have our own journeys. We can't force anyone to do anything that they don't want to do, right? Okay, cool. But, yeah, we just want to make sure that, we all try to support each other where we can, but don't force anyone to do anything that they don't want to do.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out. See you later, Alan. You have yourself a great night, my man.
2002 for the bum dance.
Oh, God. Good thing that's gone.
I think someone asked how we met.
How we met? Who asked?
Further up.
Oh, I did see Ken. He said, he actually said that you are a lot like his missus, I think, and they were both very lucky guys. I'm like,
yeah, you're so lucky.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, I think. Anyway, sorry, hold on. Where was it? Oh, how'd you guys meet? It was Ken.
Yes, Ken. Yeah.
I was her superior. No, we worked together. We worked together at a DYRSL club, and you were in the cafe for a while. Then you moved to the fine dine restaurant, and I was the food and beverage supervisor / relief duty manager. And that's how we met. And I was apparently one of the cool kids. I was having drinks after work one day, and then you decided to join me.
Yes.
Like, when I say drinks, I only had like one or two, and then I saw you. I think did I see you leaving? I told you come have a chat. And was that the night that Kim,
you got kicked out?
Was that the night that Kim kicked us out?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was jealous that I was talking to you. He thought I had too much to drink, despite the fact that I was driving.
Yeah.
And he had a crush on you.
Yeah.
he already asked you out, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, and he saw
But
me
I
as
had
a
a crush
threat,
on you. Who was
and then
triangle?
tried to kick me out. And then I asked to drive you home because I didn't want you walking at home at night at that time because you usually finish a lot earlier.
And I used to get taxis.
Yes.
It
So I was like, I'll take you home. No, I had no ulterior motive. But then when we got halfway there, we're like, hey, let's go out and have a
drink. And I mean, when you work in a bar, you finish work pretty late anyway. And so by the time we got to Manly, it was almost closing time. We had time for one drink.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
and that's where
we just had a bit of a chat, and I didn't propose that night. Don't make it sound like I proposed that night. It was like a few years later, but like and then
I know, I'm awesome. You proposed on the spot.
It was good. No, shut up. You wouldn't have said yes.
Plot twist: Ash had a crush on Kim.
Yeah, Kim.
A male Kim.
Kim was 6'4", about 150 kilos, and looked like a puffer fish. No, he was.
But you know what?
Hated me. He
hated you
me.
because he knew that I liked you.
No, but he hated me. He was one of those people that just hates you for no reason.
Oh, no, he was a real jerk. It was because he could tell that I liked you and he'd been asking me out. And so I picked up on that. You pick up on nothing.
No, I had no idea.
You're so non-observant to that stuff.
You
had
all
no
you said
idea.
to me was like, hey, how you doing?
He'd been like this to you
It's
for
not like
ages.
as soon as I walk into the job, you came rushing up to me and say, how are you doing? Man, you're looking strong today. Have you been working out? Look at these muscles. Can I just smell you for a bit? Like you weren't like that. That I would have picked up on, but you were just like,
subtle.
hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I know. That's subtle.
Yeah. I know. I heard. He sounds like a catch. Just thanks, Rodney. The worst part was he didn't like Tim Tams. That's why I could never be with Kim. Like, so I had to throw that one in there.
You're a goofball.
Yeah, Rodney called me an idiot.
He doesn't like Tim Tams. Like, I know. I follow.
You saw the 11-minute video?
I saw a bit of it. Yeah. What was I going to say?
Good night. It's time for
No.
bed.
I was going to say, but the good thing is that after we started dating, he met his wife. So he's...
Oh, Kim.
Yeah. They have a kid and all that stuff. So it's all good.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy for him that he's happy. Like, I don't want anyone to be unhappy throughout life, but he was
just not nice to you.
I had one beer and the guy's kicking me out saying that I was drunk after
but
work.
It wasn't Mitch. Like, he wasted.
He was plastered.
He couldn't even get out of his chair. That's how drunk he was.
He was asleep in the chair, and then anyway. So. Anywho, guys,
that is what it is.
We're going to call it a night. We've gone a little bit over time here. We usually finish it up at 10. But a special thank you to Tyler and No Time to Wait or Paul, should I say, for becoming Fat Guy Army members. Guys, it has been great to have you. Make sure you please email me, contact@fatguy@gmail.com. And please subscribe to No Time to Wait. Jump on his channel and follow him. No Time to Wait as in like weight as in your heavy weight. And I'm keen to watch your third video, which I will watch after the stream tonight. And I'll put a link to the video here. And because I'm that nice of a guy, here we go.
There we go.
Boom, right there. And thank you to everyone who has joined in tonight and had a chat and put up with me. And thank you for all the encouragement on my way in yesterday. It's so appreciated, and I'm really focused on hopefully getting back into that 99 kilo mark next week, which I hope will be a thing. I'm working hard on that. But anyway, love you all. You have a fantastic night.
Have a good night, everyone.
Love you all.
Thank
There's nothing you can do about it. And we'll see you all on Sunday.
Sunday.
Catch
See
you
ya.
guys.
Bye.